All right, we're just getting word the White House is apparently ready to share some more information with Congress about the attack on the U.S. consulate in Benghazi. Our national political correspondent, Jim Acosta, is over at the White House today. What are you learning, Jim?
Wolf, we have heard from a senior administration official over here at the White House that the administration is now going to have some conversations with members of Congress about the issue, two issues, really. One being the issue of materials that members of Congress would like to see about those attacks in Benghazi that occurred in September of last year. And then also there have been some questions raised about the targeted drone strikes. And there are members of Congress who would also like to see some materials, memos, really, that are offering legal guidance to the White House as to the legality of those targeted drone strikes. And I have a comment from a senior administration official who says we are having conversations with members of Congress about their requests, and we're going to continue to have those conversations. But we can report that CNN did learn from a congressional source earlier today that the White House has agreed to turn over to the Senate Intelligence Committee emails and intelligence reports related to that attack on Benghazi. Now, all of this is important, Wolf, because next week we have, we're expecting votes on two big confirmations that are very important to this White House. One is the defense secretary that the president would like to see over at the Pentagon, Chuck Hagel, and then John Brennan, his pick for the CIA. Obviously, the Benghazi matter is an obstacle for Chuck Hagel's confirmation and vote there in Congress. And then this John Brennan matter is very important to the issue of these targeted drone strikes. Rand Paul, the senator from Kentucky, has said that he is willing to hold up that vote on John Brennan if he doesn't receive assurances from the White House that the United States will not target any drone strikes on Americans on American soil. So some of this information, I think the administration is hoping, will at least for now satisfy some of those members with these concerns, Wolf.
It's going to be a tough battle, I take it. Both of these confirmations likely to go through next week, but it's by no means a done deal, is it?
It's not a done, especially when you have senators saying they may hold up nominees, and so we're going to have to wait and see whether or not Senator Paul is satisfied with the information that he's getting from the White House. But this is perhaps a break in I guess, an impasse that that we've seen for many, many months, Wolf, especially over this issue of Benghazi. I mean, we heard Senator Lindsey Graham from South Carolina almost basically stomp his feet up on Capitol Hill, saying he is just not getting enough on this issue of Benghazi. And according to this congressional source, emails and intelligence reports are being turned over related to that matter, Wolf.
And John McCain has insisted the White House was engaged in a cover-up when it comes to what happened in Benghazi. Jim Acosta is over at the White House. Thanks very much. By the way, coming up in our next hour, I'm going to be speaking live with the White House Press Secretary, Jay Carney. We'll speak about this, other issues, including those forced budget cuts.